In this video, we'll just have a brief look at expression and alignment, these two terms. As we saw, just the fact that we have taken birth means we have expressed ourselves, and now it is only a matter of expressing ourselves in better and better and better ways. That is what expression is all about. Now, let's look at an example of this. We are expressions. We have expressed ourselves, and we are not going into that power which we are expressing. We are not talking about that. At least we are not talking about that here. But whatever that power may be, it doesn't matter what that power is. That power has many qualities, many qualities. And so we express all those qualities in some way or the other. Small ways, better ways, even better ways. It can go on and on. For instance, if we look at expression, you and I may be kind people. We like to be kind, okay? There could be people less kind than us. There could be people more kind than us. There could be people far more than us, when it comes to kindness. You may have somebody like Mother Teresa. So now all of us are expressing a quality. And we are expressing it to varying degrees. Someone expresses it less, somebody a little more, somebody much more than that, somebody so much more. It can go on and on and on. There's no end to it. Wherever you go, however far you go, there will always be much more than that, ahead where you could go. That possibility will always be there. So we express qualities of some power. We needn't go into what that power is. You look at a beautiful object. We just saw the example of kindness. Tell me one thing. You may have met kind people. You may have met very many kind people. You may have heard about Mother Teresa, read about her. So you know a lot about kindness. But have you gone and seen kindness anywhere? Is there something called kindness? This shape, this size, this color, this form. Have you seen anything called kindness? No, there's nothing that you can give, the name kindness, yet people are expressing it. And they are expressing it all the time. Let us look at beauty. Now, there are beautiful people, there are beautiful things, there are less beautiful things, there are more beautiful things, there are many more beautiful things, far more beautiful things. It can go on. There are beautiful people, more beautiful people, most beautiful, all kinds. But is there anything which you can call beauty? Is there anything? It's not a thing. Like kindness, beauty, these are not things. These are qualities which we as human beings express, and the things that we make, we express those qualities through those things. So now if you make a beautiful painting, you're expressing beauty through that painting, through that work of art. There could be far more beautiful things than that, and it can go on and on, but you will never find beauty as an object somewhere. So we are expressions of many qualities. Many qualities. We may be less, we may be more. We have come here to grow those qualities more and more and more and more. It will go on and on. But there will never be something which you can see and say, I am expressing the qualities of this. Just as that beautiful work of art is expressing beauty, but it will never be able to say that I am expressing this object called beauty. I'm not expressing, I am an expression of a concept, of an idea. So now there is a difference. We are expressions with the capacity to grow more and more and more. We can express that concept more and more and more and more. Success is a concept. It can go on increasing. Fame is a concept. It can go on increasing. Goodness, kindness, justice, wealth, good health, everything is a concept, and you can go on growing that more and more. And that is what expression is all about. And only two things stand in the way of expression. One is improper alignment. Second, the ability to grow is lost. And because of these two things, people actually go into depression, and people go into frustration, and people go into all kinds of complaining modes, blaming the whole world. But this is the basic reason. So let's move on to alignment, and let me tell you what alignment is all about. I'll give you an example. Think of an ocean and think of a bucket of water. Now that bucket is lying in that ocean. Can it ever go dry? Can it run dry? It can never run dry because it is so completely in alignment with that ocean water that it will not go dry. Now suppose you take that bucket of water from the ocean and you place it a mile away or a kilometer away. And after 2 months you go to see what has happened to that bucket of water. What are you likely to find? You will find that it has dried up. There's no water in the bucket anymore. Or even if there is little bit at the bottom. Otherwise, there's no water in it. What has happened? It has lost its alignment. Because it has lost its alignment, it has also lost its capacity to receive. What does it need to do? It just needs to go back there. It needs to go back to its alignment. Yes, that bucket will remain a bucket. That bucket lying in the ocean will not become a drum. It's not going to grow into a tanker, but it will never run dry. Now, if you want to receive more of those, because you are that bucket, I'm that bucket. As long as we are in alignment, we will always keep receiving. But the more you move away from alignment, the faster you dry up. Your capacity to receive becomes less. Your capacity to express becomes less. And now there is a deep unhappiness in life. You have everything. Material, you have everything. You have no need to worry about anything. But happiness is not there. Happiness is not there because you are not in alignment. So, what is alignment? Alignment, as I just told you, I told you about this, example of the sea. Now let's look at it in connection with the planets. You and I are born with some quantity of planetary energy at birth. But just because we are born with a certain amount of planetary energy at birth, which we call the horoscope, doesn't mean that we have to live the rest of our lives with only that much. You always, always, always have that opportunity in life, horoscope or no horoscope, you have the opportunity. It's an opportunity which is your birthright. You have that opportunity to keep on growing yourself. Growing yourself means to express yourself in better and better and better ways. And the more we express ourselves, we express our talents, we express our qualities, we express all those desires that we had within us. And the more we learn to do those things, we grow. We recognize talents within ourselves that we were not aware of. We recognize all kinds of things that we have wanted to do, and now we want to do it, and we, grow that part of ourselves. Now you are growing yourself, because that is the whole purpose of birth. So in the next video, we'll look at something else.